preferably I want y'all to hear something. So I got this car. It's a minivan, about a 2012 model. I want y'all to listen to how this sounds when you start it up. Okay, here we go. You might can hear it a little bit. You can really hear it when I put it in the gear. Wow, it gets louder. All right, so I'm gonna go outside and see if you can hear it under the hood, ladies and gentlemen. And you can. Now, the warning I want to give to y'all is that don't get tricked and don't get fooled automatically thinking that's a rod or any kind of bottom end engine noise, because there's a lot of moving parts on the bottom of this drivetrain, meaning the engine and the transmission. Okay, so never just assume. Like, I know one shop, they hear noises like this, they will automatically sell the customer an engine. Ladies and gentlemen, the best way to find out, or one of the ways to find out what this noise is, first you got to get the car in the air. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here, only based off I done a couple of these, and I've heard this noise before. But I don't want you to just jump into something because I'm saying it. So I'm gonna go over a couple of procedures you can do to check and find out what's causing this noise. But first things first, we got to get it up in the air. Okay, so I'm gonna put the lift under the car and we're gonna let it up. Wow, that's loud. We're gonna let it up in the air. Make sure y'all hear this, because I did a video on this earlier, but it was a car. It was a Sebring, and I didn't get to let y'all hear the noise. But on this one, you can hear the noise. All right, without further ado, let's get the car up in the air. I'm gonna shut it off. So like I say, man, I got the car up in the air now, the van actually. Here's the telltale inspection cover, so to speak, right here. Okay, so it's just 4 tabs right here. You can remove these tabs, and I can tell from the little rust right here, I can tell already that it's probably the flywheel probably is coming apart. So let me get this cover removed and we will take a look at what's going on. So I have the inspection cover removed. Now, like I said before, based on all that rust, there's a big huge chance that that flywheel is coming apart. Now, to get a feel for if you think it's come apart, to get a better feel, you can remove this two little rubber covers off on here. I have one of them off. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if y'all can see inside of there, but I'm gonna take my screwdriver and pry on the flywheel as I try to turn it. If you hear any clanking, yes, your flywheel has come apart. And ladies and gentlemen, yeah, see that? That flywheel is broken. You can hear it, and based on the rust, that's a sign of the flywheel has come apart. So all the rust from the flywheel is like splattering and spreading all over the bell housing area. That, my friend, is a broken flywheel. Now, you have to be careful, just not so much careful, but you have to be, well, I'll use the word careful. You have to be careful when you just going in to replace a flywheel, because you have to make sure, I heard this from engineers a while back, you have to make sure that the marriage is intact. And when I say marriage, I mean the relationship between the engine block and the flywheel bell housing. So there's 2 dowel pins on each side, so they have to be intact. Everything has to be mated together. That will ensure a successful repair, because flywheel is not a wearable item. It don't wear out, so to speak. So when they break, it could be from a number of reasons, but you do your part in verifying that it's nothing, it wasn't caused by mating. Mating meaning the transmission married to the engine as it comes together. So do your part in making sure that part is intact, because again, the flywheel is not a wearable item. All right, so I'm gonna end this right here, man. We're gonna write up a flywheel, give an estimate. It's gonna be about 8 hours, man, because we're gonna have to remove the transmission and pretty much go from there. All right, thanks for watching, man. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.